Welcome to episode 4 of The Too Late Show. I'm your host, Zach Warfel. Just 96 more episodes and we can have syndicated reruns. Thanks as always to Kaz for the great intro. Say, Kaz, what have you been doing the past week? Many colleges have announced that they will be opening in the fall while taking precautions against COVID-19. Precautions like wearing masks, keeping 6 feet of distance, and sanitizing surfaces between keg stands. In local news, it has been announced that Seafair is officially canceled. Look, I didn't like it when prom and graduation were canceled, but Seafair? That's the last straw. Now how am I going to get interrupted by a fighter jet every 30 minutes? The Senate has officially confirmed John Ratcliffe as the next spy chief. Look, I'm no expert, but I feel like if I know that you're the next spy chief, you've kind of already failed at your job. A recent study has found that beards may have evolved to protect men against hits to the face. If that's true, then ZZ Top should definitely be fighting in the UFC. President Trump announced this week that to protect against coronavirus, he has begun taking hydroxychloroquine, a malaria drug that many doctors have warned can cause serious heart problems. When asked how much longer he would be taking hydroxychloroquine, he said this.
I think it's another day. I had a 2-week regimen of hydroxychloroquine, and I've taken it, I think, just about 2 weeks. I think it's another day. And I'm still here. I'm still here. And I tested very positively in another sense. So this morning, I tested positively toward negative, right? So, no, I tested perfectly this morning.
Trump sounds like he's a kid trying to let his parents down easy after getting a bad grade on a test. Look, Mom and Dad, I tested positively. Towards the negative. When visiting a Ford factory in Michigan this week, Trump refused to wear a face mask in front of the press. When asked why, the president had this to say.
Well, I had one on before. I wore one in this back area, but I didn't want to give the press the pleasure of seeing it. But no, where I had it in the back area, I did put a mask on. I was given a choice, and I had one on in an area where they preferred it. So I put it on, and it was very nice. It looked very nice. But they said not necessary. Here's my mask right here. And I liked it very much. Honestly, I think I look better in the mask. I really did. I look better in the mask.
Trump would make the worst supermodel. He'd just walk out onto the runway and say, I tried the dress on in the back, and it was gorgeous. In fact, I think I look better in the dress. I just didn't want any of you to see it. A recent CNN headline read, the sun is experiencing a less active phase called solar minimum, but it won't cause an ice age. You know things are getting bad when headlines have to clarify that no disaster happened? Soon People magazine is going to have the headline, Timothée Chalamet and Lily Rose Depp call it quits. 0 dead. We have a great show for you. Sadie Cook is here to be our musical guest. But first, this.
What specifically, I would just even one example of a lie from the White House about the coronavirus pandemic.
We are way ahead on testing. We are the best in the world on testing. We've tested much more than anybody else, ×2. Or every country combined. We've tested more than every country combined.
Yeah, no, he's not doing well. There's not too many states that I know of that are going up. Almost everybody is headed in the right direction.
I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning?
Clarify your comments about injections of disinfectant.
No, I was asking a question sarcastically to reporters like you, just to see what would happen.
Importantly, anybody right now and yesterday, anybody that needs a test gets a test. They're there. They have the tests. And the tests are beautiful. Anybody that needs a test gets a test. A lot of good things have come out about the hydroxy. A lot of good things have come out. And you'd be surprised at how many people are taking it.
The virus. They're working hard. Looks like by April, in theory, when it gets a little warmer, it miraculously goes away. I hope that's true. But we're doing great in our country. China, I spoke with President Xi, and they're working very, very hard. And I think it's going to all work out fine. Rough stuff, I tell you, rough stuff. But I think it's going to work out good.
Here to perform Noah Cyrus's song July, please welcome Sadie Cook.
I've been holding my breath, I've been counting to 10 over something you said. I've been holding back tears while you're throwing back beers. I'm alone in bed. I'm afraid of change. Guess that's why we stay the same. So tell me to leave, I'll pack my bags, get on the road. Find someone that loves you better than I do, darling, I know. 'Cause you remind me every day I'm not enough, but I still stay. Feels like a lifetime just trying to get by while I'm dying inside. Done a lot of things wrong, maybe you'll be one, but I can't move on. I'm afraid of change. Guess that's why we stay the same. So tell me to leave, I'll pack my bags, get on the road. Find someone that loves you better than I do, darling, I know. 'Cause I keep finding all the ways I let you down, so I can stay. If you want me to leave, then tell me to leave, and baby, I'll go. 'Cause you remind me every day I'm not enough, but I still stay.
Thanks for watching, and provided that there's no surprise ice age, I'll see you next week.